Welcome back, everybody. These days, our homes have become our children's school, our restaurants, our workplace, our gym, and so much more.
That's right. We're together 24/7, and I don't know if we were meant to be like that with each other. So this morning, we're talking about how families can manage stress levels over the coming months while in isolation with registered psychotherapist Hina Khan. Good morning, Hina.
Good morning, Hina. Okay, it is so good to see you. I hope your mic is working because we couldn't hear you right there, but you have a beautiful smile. That's a good sign. Now we can hear you. This is good.
Perfect. You can hear me perfect.
Yeah. So this is normal, right, for most couples living together, as long as it doesn't escalate to the point of something very terrifying. Let's say an increase in domestic abuse. We're talking about the average quarreling between couples where you push each other's buttons too often, right?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
So what are some tips? First of all, is it best to just ignore and walk away and find a space for yourself? What do you recommend?
Well, you know, it's so interesting because I've been married for 25 years. We've been through some stuff, but even this has put a strain on us as well. So the first tip is approach this as a team. Approach this as a team. So I would say have weekly meetings about what you need your week to look like. What do you need? Now, sometimes we think because we're together, our partner can pick up exactly what we need, but it is our responsibility to ask for what we need. So do you need some alone time? Do you need to be able to get out for a run? Who's going to do the grocery shopping? Who's going to be doing the homeschooling? Who has some meetings coming up where they need the room with a door?
So pick a time, whether it's like Thursday for 30 minutes, right? Make an appointment to meet each other to figure out who's doing what that week.
Absolutely. Because, Dina, what we have to also remember is that what is missing right now is transition times as well. So I could have a really important meeting like this one with you, and then normally I would, make my way home from the studio. Now I just open the door and my family is right there. So we don't even have those transition times anymore to process before we go from work to home. It's all one.
So, yeah, and I was mentioning off the top, like, this is not a normal situation for anybody. We're not meant to spend this much time with one person or a group of people because you will, no matter what, get a little bit annoyed with somebody at some point, right? So how do you avoid that? You make the meeting, you have the conversations of what should be done, but still you're kind of getting on each other's nerves. What else can be done?
Okay, Devo, some people don't like it when I say this, but you have to take 100% responsibility for your responses. So we like to do a lot of blaming, especially when, we're stressed out and we're like, you did this and that made me do this. You have to take 100% responsibility for your responses. We can't control the situation, but we can control how we're going to respond to it. Also, I think we have to have a little bit of grace with each other. Let's face it, we're probably not fully feeling our best too, meaning that maybe a couple of us have put on some extra weight. We don't have our normal outlets that we have, but that is also our responsibility to figure out how to give ourselves what we need right now, because we're in this for longer than we expected as well. And I think that is settling in too. So we really want to make this work. The other thing I will say is that if there were cracks in the relationship before COVID, those cracks are going to be widening now. So it's just showing you things that you may need to work on.
What are some coping mechanisms? So let's say they're pressing your buttons. They know exactly which ones to push. You're cooped up. How do you disengage? How do you drop that ball instead of rally? What sorts of things do you do? Do you walk away? Do you say, listen, this is going to go to an escalated place. Can we talk about this when we're calm?
I love what you said, Dina, right there. Do you drop the ball? What I ask people to imagine is a tennis match. So they've been served something that they don't like. Don't serve back. Drop the racket and walk away. So what you want to just say to yourself is pause, 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 and try to create a little bit of a gap from when that is volleyed at you and your response. So just in that gap, if you can catch it, you can just get your legs and walk away to another room.
To decompress. Great tips.
That's it. And communication is most important, more than ever before, right?
It's so true, because I think we're around each other a lot, that we think we're communicating and that we think we know what's going on. But to be honest, we really don't. And one other thing I want everyone to be aware of is this could be bringing up things for people. Like, you know, your partner might be really scared, might be really worried. So it's important to communicate and talk about where each person is at as well.
Yeah.
To really keep the harmony of the household and have some perspective too.
All of the stress
Yeah.
affects us all differently.
Great
Great tip,
tips.
Tina.
Thank you so much. Tina, where can people find more info from you?
Oh, I think we lost
Okay.
your signal.
It's all
But
good.
thank you. We'll have
Thank
it on
you.
breakfasttelevision.ca.
We see right there, Hinnacon.ca.
Okay,
Thank
great.
you so much. We got it.
Thank you.
Love
Thanks
to you
for
and your
joining us.
family. Thank you.